Hi guys, so I'm going to do another makeup tutorial for you today, and it's going to be like kind of a summer look using minimal products. A lot of them are going to be like cream products. I personally hate using powder on my face when it's really hot, so I like to use a lot of cream based things in the summer. So if you are going to be using cream products, it's really important to prime your skin because they're not quite as long lasting as powders. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of Philosophy's The Present. This stuff is like glue. It stops makeup going anywhere. It's really great. So this one you have to leave to set for 2 minutes, so I'll let that work away, and then I'm going to use a little bit of Benefit's Stay Don't Stray just on my eyes. Just with my fingers. This is a great like eye base as well because it's really good for taking underneath the eye as well to help your concealer stay a lot longer. So for the base I'm going to be using the Mercier Tinted Moisturiser, and this is a really great kind of base if you want something with a bit more coverage than an average tinted moisturiser, but you just still don't like the feeling of heavy foundation on skin. This is the oil-free version, so it's really light and it's great for people that get kind of like oiliness, because I do find most tinted moisturisers are just really oily. So at the moment I'm a little bit in between two colours, so I'm going to be mixing together Nude and Porcelain on the back of my hand, and I still like to use like just a regular foundation brush even if it is tinted moisturiser. So I just put that on my normal Real Techniques buffing brush. So it doesn't give a lot of coverage, but it just evens that skin nicely and gives a little bit of a glow. And then a tiny bit of concealer, just Clinique's Airbrush under the eyes and just around the face. And buffing that in with a Real Techniques contour brush. Okay, and then on the cheeks I'm going to use a really lovely product which I only just sort of discovered, and it's the Sandler Watercolour Cream Bronzer. And it's a really nice colour. It's kind of like a deepy red bronzer, so you can kind of use it as a blush and a bronzer, but it's like cream. I do like as well the Chanel Tan de Soleil, but I just find it's a bit too orangey for me at some times. A lot of people in my last makeup video said stop putting blush on. I don't know if it's just the camera or just me, but I like to wear a lot of blusher, sorry. And then on the cheeks, just on the apples of the cheeks, I'm going to put a tiny bit of Becca Beach Tint. This is in the colour Watermelon. Tiny bit on the back of my hand. Just rub it in with a little Real Techniques stippling brush. Just for a tiny pop of pink on the cheeks. And again, I'll just go around the edges of that with my foundation brush. One of my absolute favourite products, again, I just love highlighters, can't get enough of them. And this is the Jemma Kids Dewy All Over Radiance Cream. Oh, I love this so much. It's just really like a creamy highlighter in a little compact, but it just gives the loveliest sheen. It's not like glittery or sparkly. It just gives a really pretty kind of like glow to the skin. And I'm popping that on with a tiny little stippling brush. I think this is from Crown brushes. MAC do a really similar one, but this was like a fifth of the price. So I'm just popping that on the tops of my cheeks, down my nose and on my forehead. I have recently kind of dyed my eyebrows, so I don't need a lot of colour on them at all. So I'm just going to comb them through with a little clear mascara and fill in any gaps with a brown eyebrow pencil, just tiny good gaps, not trying to make them any darker. So under my eyes I'm going to use two cream products from Maybelline, and these are the Color Tattoo eyeshadows. These were kind of like hyped quite a while ago, but I do still like them. Just going to start with the gold one all over the lid. And a little flat, this is an Urban Decay brush. They're not very pigmented, these little cream eyeshadows, but that's alright if you don't want anything too bright. I'm also going to take it right into the tear duct to brighten that up. Okay, and then in the crease I'm going to use a little bit of the bronzy one on the same brush and just put that on the outer corners just to give it a little bit of definition. And we're just going to blend this all together with a little buffing brush. Using Revlon Grow Luscious mascara at the moment, just because I wanted a mascara with a huge wand. And this one's supposed to make your eyelashes grow too, which is never a bad thing. Then finally for the lips, I'm just going to go back to the Becca Beach Tint, because this you can sort of like use, it's a bit multi-purpose. And just put a little bit of that on there. This is nice because it's almost like a little bit of a lip stain, so it's going to last all day. So that is finished it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know below if you want to see any other makeup tutorials or, you know, other videos, anything at all. And thanks for watching.